What's up, NBA fans? It's Bobby, one of your hosts here. I'm with Stevo and the man Haize on another episode of NBA Central. On today's topic, we got to talk about it. Which NBA player has the most pressure on them to win a championship this year? Y'all already know we're going to talk about it plus more right after this.
Thank you for tuning in to the number one place for your basketball fix, NBA Central, hosted by the Cognac Boys.
All right, y'all. If y'all like what y'all listening to, like the channel and subscribe to it if you haven't done so already. I'm going to start off with Steve-O. My man say he got some smoke out here for these players. Steve-O, if you got one of them, list it. If you got many of them, list them. Who are the players with the most pressure on them to win a championship?
First off is James Harden. If James Harden on your list ain't valid. I ain't trying to hear it. James Harden, if he not in your top three, I'm not trying to hit. After that, I got CP3. And then after that, I don't know. I kind of it might throw y'all for a little. I kind of want to say Braun.
Oh,
I want to say
explain
Braun.
it a little bit for your players.
For one, let me start off with James Harden. As y'all know, I can't stand that. I can't stand that man. I cannot stand James Harden. First of all, the reason I can't stand him is because at one point of time he came in the league and played a great brand of basketball. We saw the potential in him at OKC. So when he into the Houston, we was like, okay, let's see what he gonna do. And then he just adopted this play style that kind of it was like a different type of style. You know, you got the 3-point shooter, that's like the new style. But then he came this new style of ref baiting. He started ref baiting, and it's like, okay, that's just if you're gonna play that way, multiple stars that say it, Kobe didn't say it, that's not winning basketball. You're not gonna win no championship playing that way. So he does. It's like he's gun ho on doing it. He don't want to change. We know he can pass. We know he's a great facilitator, but it's just like he just go so gun ho on that style. So he disappeared to so many playoff opportunities. How many times he didn't in Houston did he choke? 3?
Yeah, I would say a good 3.
Don't forget last year's playoffs where he was pissing Tyrese Maxey off too.
Facts.
And Tyrese was hooping.
When the young bucks the one who get pissed off as the vet, that's when you know something not right.
Bro,
Facts though.
Bro, they tired of it because you can't be saying he talk like he one of them guys. You know, he always talk like he one of the best players in. He's a former MVP, so one of the best scorers we ever seen. Debatable, but like, ain't nobody trying to hear that when you ain't won nothing. You ain't got nothing to show for it. So yeah, Tyreek's wasn't hearing that. You done choked your whole life, and then CP3, mine is because. Yeah, he didn't have certain playoffs when he didn't play his best, and then he has his time when he has. It's mainly because his time is running out. He's 37. You ain't got that much time left. Now, I will say with the addition of KD, that might have stretched it out maybe 2 more years, but time running out. Now, Braun, I'm on Braun head because, bro, you got y'all got a solid team now. Like they actually, to me. With this trade deadline, they built around the team around LeBron better. It's more fit for AD and Bron to work with. So with all your accomplishments, breaking records, talking like there's a lot of stuff coming out of locker rooms talking about people not being good players and stuff. Like, let's see you that dog. You want to be the name GOAT. Let's see if you could carry these mugs to a championship. So he my third.
Facts. I don't blame you on that last take though, because LeBron, what better way to cap off a good year of breaking the scoring title with a championship? But it's a long road ahead of him. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to Haize. Who you got, bro?
I wanted to put Braun on the list. I can't put Braun on the list just because that team just came together now. Going into a full offseason, going into next season, he'll be on the list for sure. I agree with most of Steve-O's list, so I'm gonna throw another one out there. KD. Listen, first of all, you a black man in America that don't brush your hair daily. That's a problem. on top, outside of that, though, in reality, you left a situation where you could have had 2 more titles by now to go and form your own super team. You wanted to do it your own way. It failed. You had a team that on paper should have won a title. That on paper, well, not even on paper, the little bit y'all three were on the court together was amazing, but you didn't really accomplish it. What did they win? One playoff series since they've been together?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like now you go to a situation, you got young killers around you in Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. You got a vet in Chris Paul there. Y'all added Terrence Ross to come off the bench. You got probably one of the deepest teams in the NBA right now.
Warren.
You got to get it done. And if you, TJ Warren, forgot about him. If you don't get it done now, like all the hate that got thrown towards you to going to Golden State and leaving and then going to Brooklyn, like what you doing, bro? So I say KD got a lot of pressure on him to get it done. I'm gonna also say this, Jokic, and
that's where I was going.
They don't mention Jokic because he's still young, and I understand that. And he's still got a lot of time ahead of him. But you about to probably win your third MVP, and you ain't got a goddamn thing to show for it.
Ooh, I got
facts,
some
and that was one of my big things too, because like look at the Kobe never won 3 MVPs in a row. LeBron never won 3 MVPs in a row. You about to do that, but you ain't even had a finals appearance yet. That was one of the things I was knocking.
You averaging a triple-double right now. I like this season. You balling. You deserve to get the MVP. I ain't got nothing against Jokic getting the MVP, but you 28 years about to be looking at the other side of 30, and in the NBA, while that's not old in real life, in the NBA, we know that's when the clock starts ticking on you, especially as a big man. He's been relatively injury-free for most of his career, but listen, you 7 foot, almost 290 pounds. It's coming at some point, brother. You got to win this title, so I think he has to have some pressure on him. And I think that sometimes we have given Jokic a pass in a lot of ways because, he doesn't have the best team around him. His team isn't even as stacked as I would say some of the teams that are below them in the standings. But at the end of the day, you that guy. And as that guy, you got to get y'all to the finals. You have to get over that hump. Go ahead, Steve-O.
Thanks.
I was going to say some pushback, but I kind of, Dirk popped in my head. So it was like, Dirk, even though he wasn't like winning MVPs like that, but he bro, that finals run, that whole playoffs, he went bananas. And it's not even to say that Joker hasn't played. He been pretty much great in the playoffs. It's just like you just need that little bit more to bring you over. So I can see why people he's on it. I can see because you can't almost win 3 and not have at least an appearance. Like Jimmy Butler got a goddamn appearance.
Right. and then the roster, they got the injuries. Jamal Murray's back out there, back hurt again. But if you have everybody healthy by the playoffs, especially Michael Porter Jr., who is the additional scorer you were lacking before, you got to get it done, Joker. Like you don't get no more passes from me. So Joker's on that clock for me. And then the next one up, I'm going to say this one. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree, and that's fair if they don't agree. This isn't something where I think most people should agree with that. But Steve-O took my other 2. So for the nature of conversation, because I like to argue, I'm going to present a different one. Jason goddamn Tatum.
You just took my whole list.
The next one up. you were anointed as the next one up. You ain't did a bunch of nothing. That you sent a text message to Kobe's ghost, and Kobe's ghost said, "Hey, don't. Why are you involving me? This ain't got nothing to do with me."
I'm with you on that, bro.
You got to show up, bro.
Hey,
you got to show up. And people at one point in time were saying that Jason Tatum had best player in the league potential, and he does. You see, there are times where you literally see Jason Tatum and you wonder, hey, like why haven't they won one yet? And I know he's only 24 years old, but listen, in the playoffs, you got to figure it out. And I have yet to see Jason Tatum, to me, in the playoffs, put the team on his back and say, "Nah, I got this." Marcus Smart tried to do it. A game. You're right. Jaylen Brown tried to do it. Hell, Al Horford did it against Giannis. Like Giannis dunked on Al Horford, and Al Horford looked at him and said, "All right, that's your ass." And then went on the street. I need that from Jason Tatum. Probably the youngest person I will ever say this about. But like, you 24 years old, bro. You need to get the job done.
Facts, and it's not like he doesn't have the experience. You done been to the Eastern Conference Finals plenty of times before you eventually reach the finals. And in that finals, I would say that it's clear that Jaylen Brown played better than him. It seemed like Jaylen Brown was ready for the moment, and if he would have just had a little bit out of Jason Tatum, maybe that Jason Tatum that was there to help close out that series against Milwaukee. If we would have got that Jason Tatum, we definitely could have been talking about a different conversation if he would have showed up against the Warriors.
Bro.
Plus his ass the team was good. They made it better. like you have the best team in the Eastern Conference, in my opinion. So you got to show up.
Agreed.
You got to show up. So what do y'all think about the Clippers, though? Y'all think it's a
I
lot
was
of
just
pressure
about
on
to break
them?
them up. I was just about to.
Because I was thinking about them too, and I was thinking like, damn, Kawhi, you came in, you dropped commercials talking about you the new king of LA. You came in, you had Paul George leave Russ to come in and help you go for a championship, and y'all ain't reached one yet, and your ass barely been playing. And let's not forget your time. And let's not forget your time that you was there. You lost a 3-1 lead against the Nuggets.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. So
bad.
What y'all think about that though?
I think they up there too.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. He's definitely on that list,
bro. Because Paul George was coming in talking crazy. Because he didn't he be like, bro, I'm going to the Lakers if y'all bring in Kawhi. Didn't he say that? I'm pretty sure he
that
said
was Kawhi
that.
said that. He's like, if
okay,
y'all don't bring in
so
Paul
like
George, I'm going to the Lakers.
Like, because I'm starting to look at it like almost in the duos, because there's a lot of duos that can be in this conversation. Because I'm starting because I kind of want, like, even though I said James Harden, I kind of want to bring Joel in this conversation as well, because it's like you keep
the thing with Joel Embiid, they keep giving him running mates that just don't work for him, bro. Like,
I could agree
you gave him Jimmy Butler and Harden. Like,
I don't know. I think Jimmy could have worked.
I think Jimmy definitely could have worked.
I think they could have worked. I think they moved off Jimmy too soon. I think they should have made them kind of stick it out and work that out, and they didn't, and they feeling the effects of that now. But I mean, the Clippers are such a because I almost think the Clippers gave themselves some built-in bail, because if Russ comes in here and it don't work out, they're gonna blame everything on Russ. When really at some point we need to be looking at the two motherfuckers that decided to join up and come here. And Russ was already the scapegoat for one LA team. Let this Clippers thing not work out, he's gonna be the scapegoat again.
Yeah, because they talking about starting him.
Yeah.
He's starting.
We definitely want to see how that's gonna work out.
Yeah, he definitely starting. With Bones coming in, yeah, he's starting. Ain't no way he not starting.
Yeah, so I'm anxious to see, because the NBA is rocking right now. The West wide open, so I definitely want to see a little bit more
tonight,
out of that. Yep, games back tonight, and that's what it's gonna be, because the Clippers, they improved and they got a championship head coach. That's why I kind of wanted to throw them up in there too, because they got to do. You got to at least make it to the finals, at least make it, and that'll be good for Russ. But they can't keep using him as no scapegoat, especially how LeBron and AD did him.
Bro.
I'm gonna throw another name out there just to see how you guys feel about it for the nature of conversation. Just because he talks so goddamn much, Ja got one more season to get to the finals. I'm not getting if he's not in the finals by next postseason and he's still talking as much as he do, you guys shut the fuck up, bro.
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
I'm with you, bro.
And only if he wasn't talking as much as he did, I'd probably give him another 3 years. But as much as you talking,
bro.
nah, bro. Like, you literally said you can't. That the West don't want to see you, and then you proceeded to go on the losing streak against the West.
And did double down on it at the All-Star game.
Definitely double down, and he gonna have to show up. He gonna have to show up. But I think the problem is that they got two guys in the starting lineup. In my opinion, is pretty much the same. That's Dylan Brooks and Desmond Bane. I think they're the same player. I think one of them got to go, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
And they know which one to go to.
So,
and they got to test tonight for sure. Philly,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Coming out the gate. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Give me 1 second. Let me look at the standings real quick, because I feel like we giving a team some bail that I feel like don't deserve it. Let me ask you guys how you feel.
Okay.
Like, let me ask you guys about. Oh, that's what I was coming here with. Luka, how you feel about Luka and the Dallas Mavericks? And the reason why I say that is this: we've already had the conversation. We already had the conversation that stars aren't going to want to come with play. This is the last time that Luka gets a chance to prove that he can play with another dominant star. If he doesn't, he's going to be just like Dirk. He's going to have to wait till he ages out, because ain't nobody coming to play with him. Man. And I think the Dallas Mavericks, they timeline, they got to figure it out. Luka got to figure it out, because, like, if you can't sacrifice to play with Kyrie, and if you guys don't have success in that, I'm telling you right now, unless they trade for him, ain't no other superstar going to willingly come to Dallas to play with Luka.
I know you feel strong about that, Steve-O. What you think?
Hey, I always said it's up to Luka. It's all it's like it's in the palm of his hands. It all relies on you. Cause we didn't seen Kyrie to defer it. He can. We ain't seen it with you, and it's clearly your team. So like it's up to you if you gonna make it work, and it can only work to you. Hey, we seen you at Euroball. We seen you coming in the league. We seen the LeBron qualities you had, but you decided to go to James Harden route.
Facts. And I'm glad you
And my
brought that up
problem with
too.
it,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, and they're trying. That you could tell the league is trying. They are waiting to opportunity. The moment LeBron retires, they're gonna try to make Luka the face of the league. You can't be the face of the league and don't nobody want to play with you, bro.
Facts.
Everybody want to play LeBron.
Well, because it's just gonna be that much harder to even win a championship. That's if you the face.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Bro.
That's tough. But I agree with what you said, Haize. He definitely got to come in and be able to produce and show Kyrie like, bro, this your place for years to come. But because you already know the defense is questionable. What they gonna be able to do in the playoffs is, to be seen. So
What defense? His name is Luka Doncic because he ain't got there ain't no D there, bro. Ain't no D there. Luka Doncic.
Oh my
That
god,
is funny, bro. We definitely got to get right though. But that was some good people. That was some good people. And last take on KD, bro. Hey, KD, finish the deal, bro. They still going out there putting that why you leave Steph stuff, bro. And you definitely had a failure up in Brooklyn. You got to bounce back. You got to bounce back, bro.
People talk about I don't know. He don't care. Let that man care.
Like,
He know.
care,
he know.
You can't
He know
tell
when
me.
He the most self-conscious superstar in the league.
Bro.
That's why I'm surprised he don't use lotion or a brush. Like if you if KD comes into a series with waves, just ride it home. They win in the title.
Bro.
Like,
it can't happen. I keep telling you, Haize, if he brush his hair, he gonna bleed. I keep telling you that.
Hey, listen, sometimes that's why they call it growing pains. You gotta go through the pain to grow, bro. Like
he ain't growing no more.
Get that man one of them. Get that man one of them boar bristle brushes, bro, and let him just go to work, bro. Like
you just go see fold. You just go see. It's gonna be ashy. It's gonna be brush marks. That's all you go see. That's all you go see. Blood and brush marks.
That's crazy.
That's funny,
he ain't touched that shit in years, boy.
Bro. And 2K had the nerve to give waves for 10 straight years.
Bro, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
He had somebody looking out for him on that one.
Bro, he was paying. He got them companies in Silicon Valley. He ain't playing.
Bro.
That's funny.
That's funny. Anything else, y'all?
Nah, man.
Bro. Well, y'all can find me on Shy Bulls Podcast. Go over there if y'all Bulls fans. Holla at my man Stevo at Stevo Speaks. On everything, my boy doing what he do.
Everything.
Haize, find him at CEO Haize on all social media platforms. If y'all want to follow us collectively, send us a Gmail at Chicago NBA Central Show at gmail.com. On Twitter at NBA Central Pod. If y'all want to go ahead and drop your hot takes, we got a voicemail line open for y'all at 773-270-2799. This is another episode of NBA Central. We out.
Thank you for tuning in to the number one place for your basketball fix, NBA Central, hosted by the Cognac Boys.